Welcome, Leo, to your love reading for February 4th to the 10th of 2019. We do have two cards that popped out. All right. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse, and then we have the Five of Pentacles. Some of you definitely not telling your partner or love interest that you might be having some financial issues. You might be keeping that to yourself. And others of you might just be feeling a bit broken because you're not communicating or talking to your love interest or partner. Some of you might even be holding on to whatever lie. It could be a white lie, it could be something very deep for you, but you're not being able to express it, so that's bothering you. So that might be an issue. All right. So let's see, person or energy coming. Well, not person, energy coming towards you. We're going to do a 10 card Celtic cross spread or more and see what's going on for Leo from February 4th to the 10th. So theme between both of you. There's a lack of passion and growth with you and that person. It could be a Taurus for some, but this is not feeling all that great, or some things that you might want to change and be motivated by. For some of you, there's a dependency on somebody else who's not really all that dependent on you. Now, you want that to be mutually, where both of you can benefit in some way by communicating, being around one another, and kind of growing together, but there's something falling away from the connection. All right. Now, it could be a divorce for some that you're still focused on. Let's see what's costing the Empress in reverse for Leo. Then the Knight of Wands is there. It's almost like for some of you, do you still connect with somebody where there's a sexual drive, or there might be passion there, but is it something that you love, or does it feel forced? Do you have to push yourself to do that? Are you connecting to somebody that you sleep with, but you know that a divorce is pending or might be around? That might be an issue there for some. And I feel like be careful that you're not just attracted to this person. It could be fire sign, you have that Taurus energy, but to someone that being used for sex, or just there for a sexual reason and nothing really beyond it so far. That might be something that's going on. All right, be careful about your impulses. All right, now let's see what might be the base of the matter for Leo. Forgiving yourself, forgiving that person for that energy. For somebody, depending on what side you might be on, if they want to connect and you're not wanting to, don't feel guilty about not wanting to, because that's just the way that you feel. Same thing for the other person. If they're making you feel that way, feel like you're working through something that may have happened between both of you physically that might be there, so you need to try to forgive those hardships. All right, I see the recent past for Leo, February 4th to the 10th. So temptation, frustration, where there is a lack of trust, or being able to clear some issues out. You're still working on it, right? Could be dealing with the Aries as well. Let's see what's on your mind this week. What's on your mind this week? Confused a bit, and still it's tempted to give energy to something that's not very stable for you or healthy for you. You're not really sure what to do. So I feel like something is really confusing. We're going to clear this up for you, right? Person coming towards you for Leo. That person, and that's what it seems like to me. Whoever you are, still at the continuation from February, for the monthly, you can check that out. It's up and ready for you. But I feel like if you were up and ready for somebody, they may not have been ready for you, which is still the energy of being attracted to somebody or still into somebody where there's not enough mutual attraction there, or the growth might not be there. So I feel this person is... Let's see, I want to clarify before I say anything else. Let's clarify the Four of Cups in reverse for Leo. That person, I feel like whoever you may have been dealing with, they still are going through some things that they have to learn from, and they miss out. They miss out a lot of times because they don't make the changes, or they still, whether they're given into temptation or they stay where they are and they weren't motivated enough to make the changes. This could be you as well for some, but I get a sense of doing the same thing repeatedly, and then it doesn't bring you together. So I feel like this is almost a karmic tie that you're trying to do your best to break away from. For some, there could be some issues with legal matters as well between you and somebody else. All right. Let's see what is the response from you, for Leo. You're detaching a bit and working. All right, hard work, dedication, trying to. This could be even moving away from somebody, moving away from a fire sign, Libra or Taurus for some. But working hard and staying focused, I feel that's maybe a choice that you do make. Let's see, how might your love interest or partner see you, or others? How might they see you this week? Giving up, letting go, and working. All right. For some of you, you're just tired of being drained by that. I was telling Cancer something like that. So you could be dealing with the Cancer for some, but this is a lot of different things. You could be very busy, but often just trying to focus on you, but still feeling overwhelmed that they know that you might be. What might your partner? How might you be your partner or love interest this week, for Leo? The moon was in reverse for, was it Cancer? Gemini. I think it may have been for Gemini. And this is something coming out about them. Something that you may not have recognized before, and that's why we start to clear this up. Something is becoming clearer to you. Clarify the moon in reverse for Leo. Conflict is there with that person, I feel. And if you got conflict with them, if they've been hiding something from you, I feel like that's the reasons why. It could be like manipulation or something. Clarify the moon in reverse again for Leo. The Ace of Cups is there. Still, it's like, are you still in love with someone that has been trying to work through some kind of battle that's been hidden from you? All right. And they've been working it out, but were they doing it enough to close that door, or were they kind of arguing with an ex-partner or somebody and then keeping that going, but then having arguments and things like that with you as well? You see? So that's what it seems like both of you are working through, trying to forgive the reality. I feel like it's both of those scenarios there. And it keeps you waiting, or it keeps you motivated, or to work on a connection, but you it's interesting, you might be doing these things, but not they bring both of you together. It seems like someone they might have love for you, you might still be in love with another person, but there's still conflict between both of you and another person. What's the outcome? The outcome for Leo. Eight of Swords in reverse. It's usually getting away from being trapped, being stuck. We've got the Eight of Swords in reverse for Leo. And then we have the Hierophant. Usually an energy of marriage for some of you, or someone with their own beliefs that they are not willing to bend or break. We've got the Hierophant. And then we have the King of Wands. Let's see, clarify the King of Wands. Fire sign is showing up. Clarify the King of Wands. Page of Wands. You may be around this person that is a friend. You may be around this person that's a friend. I don't want to say frenemy, but something is there where you have to maybe disconnect. You may be being friends with somebody, and in the meantime, while they might be dealing with some issues from the past still, which is still causing an obstacle between both of you coming together. Two people showing up, but then you have Taurus as well. But I feel this week that that's what's going to happen pretty much, that you might be focused on other things, other people, even family, but really giving up on still fighting for this connection. Let's see what other cards come out. Oh, that's what I want to see. What might your love interest or partner want from you for Leo? The Emperor. Staying focused, maybe working, dedicating, and getting things done. I feel that's an Aries showing up as well. And what might you want from them? What might you want from them, Leo? To stop being impulsive about the things that they sometimes you want them to stop stealing, stop taking from you, and stop dropping the ball when it comes to things, because you're not the only one that should be working or getting things done. They need to be doing this as well. So doesn't mean that they can't, but I feel like that's something that's going on there with you and them. Some of you have a child with this person as well. Oh, And let's clarify. I want to clarify that 7 of Cups in reverse for Leo. 6 of Wands is there, so what the picture that I'm getting here when I'm looking at this is, don't count your eggs before they hatch. It looks like to me that this, whoever you might be with, I don't want to bring a negative slant to your reading, but when I see how it start out with the Empress in reverse, that's something that's not, that's the theme. All right, everything around it can work out, you know, good or bad, but to me, it's still an energy of focusing on those that are into you, the opportunities that you do have for things to work out. It seems like another person still might be energetically attached to you. They might have love for you. They could be in love with you in some way, but that might not be mutual. That's what I get a sense of for some. So you need to focus on your own confidence, feeling good, and allowing others, if they have the opportunity, if you want to get to know somebody else, go ahead and do that. That's what I get a sense of. Whoa, you see this? Just flew out my hand. New love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings for some, and if it's still something that you may have been waiting for a while, or a newer person that's coming into your life, when you detach and you may be around others and motivated to have a good time while you're out. All right, so let's see one more card for Leo, February 4th to 10th. Then we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. This is that scenario for some of you where the person that you're dealing with, they still are dealing with another issue that's constantly going on and on with the next partner or somebody. They may not have told you, some of you do know, but it's showing up here. So I feel like where engagement is showing up, there's still an opportunity for both of you to move forward, maybe even to get committed in a committed relationship. But the changes need to happen with that person. They're trying to work on some things, but they may be stuck in this repeating kind of thing, arguing with a certain person where they don't have to go down that road again. You could be doing these things as well. But engagement doesn't automatically mean marriage or getting engaged to somebody. It can just mean that your love life is going up, it's moving up a notch as you move away from what's been restrictive or frustrating with you and another person. All right, so that's what I sense. I hope the message just helped out in some way for you. Much love to you, much light, tons of healing vibes. I wish you the best, and you can always go to the website psychicloveheals.com to schedule something for you. So have a good one.